there was some drama. Sailor got to see snow for the first time at this campsite. Maybe my favorite campsite of the whole trip. I was all bummed out because I hadn't seen any wild horses. There's this sign, Wild Horse Mountain. Yeah, I'm going there. GPS is saying, just take this next exit to get back to the highway.
Well, this was a goddamn nightmare.
It's a fucking dead end.
I can't believe that was a GPS road.
There was kind of this makeshift gate. Just don't drive over it. We're great. Got the hell out of Dodge.
Are you nervous, Sailor? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Basically, that whole morning was just a bunch of things that kind of challenged me, let's say. We continued on our way. We found a few more hikes, and they were really beautiful hikes, but I was still really frazzled.
All right, we're just out here hiking. Bridger National Forest. Active bears in the area. Is that bear poop? Is it bear poop? Okay.
And I had Sailor with me, which makes me nervous. There weren't a ton of people around, and I didn't have bear spray. So I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to Sailor, I'm talking to myself, I'm singing, I'm making noise, I'm trying to just alert any bears in the area to my presence.
That's pretty.
So, you know, we did some hiking, and it was nice. They were actually really beautiful hikes. I just, you know, I wasn't there. So far on the trip, I had been really lucky. I didn't have any breakdowns or car issues. My tires, when I left, the treads were getting low, but they still had some life in them. So I kind of made the decision that I was going to just drive out to California on these tires, and then I would get new tires in California before I made the trip back. But I knew that. I knew what I was dealing with. I was careful. I knew like what I could and couldn't do. I kind of took it easy on them. Nevertheless, things happened. I turned onto this like road to get to this site that I had planned to go to that night. It was another dirt road that was super rutted and washboarded, and I was just like, I don't want to do this. I'm not dealing with it. So turned around, I found a BLM campsite that you pay for. So it was more of an established site. It was small and it was still really beautiful.
There we go. Hi, Sailor. It's really pretty out there.
But it was like really convenient, just right off the highway, but still quiet. So for $10, I was like, it's fine. Let's just get somewhere, relax, and just go to sleep. And then right before I was going to sleep, I noticed one of my rear tires was flat.
Flat tire.
I have like an air tire inflator thing that I carry with me. It just plugs into the cigarette lighter. So I pumped it up, and then I was like, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. In the morning, I'll see if it's like a slow leak. Maybe I can get somewhere.
We'll see if it holds air overnight. I have my doubts.
This was also a Friday night, and I was in a very, you know, small town USA, Wyoming area. And I'm looking at mechanics for the next morning. They're all closed. I was like, you know what? I just don't have the energy right now to deal with this. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and we'll see what the situation is in the morning.
It was really good to be done with this day. Oh my God. Driving and driving and driving. Just pitted washboard dirt roads. Like, oh my God, it just wasn't stopping. And then it ended with a nice flat tire. We're gonna deal with it tomorrow because this has just been a long day. I'm sure I look really great from this angle. Double chin.
Get up in the morning and look at the tires. Back right one, down again. Left rear tire, also down. So I got two flat tires. Luckily, I found one mechanic, but it was about 30 minutes south, so the opposite direction of the way I was headed. I can kind of just inflate those tires as I go, just go really slow. So that was the plan. I went back down, drove through, and totally abandoned. Well, it wasn't abandoned, but it was this awesome historical town with just like this whole stretch of just dilapidated buildings, which is my thing. So you know I was stopping on the way back because that was the way I had to go. Anyway, I get to the mechanic. I found this awesome guy and his son in I'm gonna have to look up where it was because these guys saved me. And I'm thinking, since the tires are already worn pretty far down and they're both low on air, I need new tires. So I'm like, here we go. I'm gonna have to start spending money. Kind of just walked around the neighborhood, saw some stuff, and then we came back and just talked to this guy, and he was so awesome, and he brought Sailor water, and we just chatted. And then this guy comes in from the shop and he's like, yeah, I patched them, they're good to go. So I'm like, what was in that? Like, what happened to the tires? Why were they both low? And he was like, I don't know, there were like shards of metal in there. And I'm like, was it barbed wire? Most likely. So in the end, that weird Google GPS map thing, I probably hit that barbed wire on the way out, or maybe there was other shards of metal down in there that, I don't know. Yeah, so that was the Colorado to Wyoming part of the trip, where we had some drama, but we made it. I guess that's it. So I guess subscribe, and I guess there's like alerts. You can do the alert thing, and you can tell your friends, and we have some new subscribers, which is really exciting. Hi to the new people. Thank you for being here. I'm doing this for fun. My idea was just kind of to practice my filmmaking skills, which I don't have filmmaking skills. I just decided I wanted to document this whole trip and just I wanted to, put it somewhere where I could share it with, my friends and family, but then maybe also, I don't know, other people could find it interesting or get some information from it or be inspired to do their own trip. And I'm just gonna keep doing this kind of stuff, I guess. So we still have a whole lot more travel videos to come, so that should be fun. And in the next episode, there's like part 2 of the Wyoming stuff. So we'll have more of that coming. I think that's it. Anything else? That's it. Enjoy my frantic voice after getting stuck in a sage field in Wyoming. Goodbye.